Top 7 Asian countries with U.S. deportations in 2025. Sounds serious, right? But why are these countries on the list? What causes millions of workers, students, and families to face the risk of being sent home? Is it about security, laws, or something else entirely? Could your country be affected? Let's dive deep and uncover what's really behind these deportation trends and how it might change the lives of thousands. Number 7. Vietnam. Why are so many Vietnamese nationals facing deportation from the U.S. in 2025? One major reason is visa overstays. Many arrive on tourist or student visas but stay longer than allowed. Why? For many, it's about better job opportunities or sending money back home. But staying too long without permission is illegal. When caught, deportation follows. Why risk it? Because low wages and limited jobs in Vietnam push people to seek better lives abroad. But when deported, they leave behind families, spouses, even children. Imagine the emotional weight of that separation. Another issue. Vietnam is often slow to accept deportees. The U.S. claims delays in verifying identities and preparing travel documents. Could this encourage more unauthorized stays? Vietnam's government is now working to speed up processing with the U.S. But will it be enough? Should Vietnam improve economic conditions at home? Or should the U.S. be more flexible? Comment below. Where are you watching from? We love hearing your stories. Number 6. Malaysia. Why is Malaysia among the Asian nations facing high U.S. deportations in 2025? Many Malaysians arrive in the U.S. seeking opportunity, but some end up working illegally without proper work permits. Why take the risk? Often to support families, pay for school, or simply survive. But working without authorization violates U.S. immigration laws, and that leads directly to deportation. Another serious issue? Visa fraud. Some travelers submit false information or fake documents to obtain a U.S. visa. When caught, they face immediate deportation and entry bans. How common is this? Can Malaysia do more to educate citizens about honest travel practices? Malaysia has also been criticized for its slow cooperation in taking back deportees. This can result in longer detentions in the U.S., increasing tensions between the two governments. How do these policies impact students, families, and workers with dreams of a better life? Malaysia says it's working to improve border controls and coordination. But will it reduce deportations in the future? Number 5. Mongolia. Why is Mongolia seeing a rise in deportations from the U.S. in 2025? A top reason is visa fraud. Some Mongolian travelers submit forged documents hoping to gain entry and stay longer. They do this chasing economic hope, fleeing hardship back home. But U.S. immigration treats this as a serious violation, with fast deportation as the result. Another issue is visa overstaying. Even those who enter legally may stay past expiration, risking arrest and banishment. Why overstay? Sometimes because of job offers, sometimes due to education plans. But overstaying breaks U.S. law and has lasting consequences. What makes it worse? Mongolia has been slow to take back its nationals, often due to bureaucratic delays. This frustrates U.S. officials and could lead to stricter entry rules. Deportations also break families apart, leaving children, spouses, and communities in limbo. What's being done? Mongolia says it's working to improve communication and collaboration, but can education and awareness stop these trends? What must happen to protect honest travelers and preserve U.S.-Mongolia relations? Number 4. Nepal. Why is Nepal on this list in 2025? The leading cause: illegal border crossings and visa overstays. Many Nepalis seek the U.S. for jobs, education, or to reunite with family. But limited visa options and long wait times force some to enter or stay illegally. Nepal's rugged geography and lack of opportunities drive its youth to dream of the U.S., but overstaying comes with heavy risks, like arrest and deportation. Stricter U.S. policies in 2025 mean more Nepalis are being removed, many leaving behind their only source of income for families back home. These remittances support Nepal's economy. So, what happens when they're cut off? The U.S. is also demanding faster cooperation from Nepal in processing deportees. Will Nepal improve or face travel restrictions? And what of those trying to come legally? Does the fear of deportation discourage students and skilled workers? Can the U.S. and Nepal work together to balance enforcement with compassion? Number 3. India. Why is India seeing a surge in deportations in 2025? The main issues: visa fraud and overstays. India has one of the largest immigrant populations in the U.S. While most follow the law, some take shortcuts, using fake job offers, false college admissions, or even sham documents. In 2025, U.S. immigration has become stricter than ever. Even minor violations can now result in immediate removal. A big concern is student visa abuse. Some arrive to study but end up working illegally or attending fake universities. When discovered, they're detained, then deported, often within days. Another issue: H-1B visa misuse. The program is meant for highly skilled professionals, but fake companies exploit loopholes, leading to tighter U.S. scrutiny. How can Indian travelers protect themselves? Can India do more to raise awareness and ensure honest application processes? What's the impact on Indian American communities, many of whom are now facing increased pressure, scrutiny, and emotional tolls? Number 2. The Philippines. Why are Filipinos being deported from the United States in such significant numbers in 2025? One major reason is the unauthorized extension of stay. Many Filipinos come to the U.S. on temporary visas, hoping for better lives, but some end up overstaying, either because they find work, fall in love, or want to support their families back home. But what happens when a temporary stay becomes indefinite? Overstaying leads to immigration violations, and that's when deportation procedures begin. And in 2025, the U.S. government has tightened policies, particularly for countries with high overstay rates, and unfortunately, the Philippines is on that list. Another growing issue: unauthorized employment. Many Filipinos, especially caregivers and domestic workers, enter on tourist or student visas, but end up taking jobs without legal permits. While done out of necessity, it violates U.S. immigration law and triggers ICE actions that lead to detention and deportation. Why is this happening now more than ever? Because of economic hardship back in the Philippines. Many are the sole breadwinners, sending money home. But what starts as a sacrifice for family can quickly become a legal crisis abroad. Deportation affects more than just individuals. It tears apart families. Children born in the U.S. are separated from parents. Spouses are left behind, and the emotional trauma doesn't stop at the airport gate. What is the Philippine government doing? They're working to provide pre-departure briefings, legal guidance, and improve bilateral communication with U.S. immigration agencies. Still, delays in paperwork or refusal to accept deportees promptly only add to the complications. Can these issues be solved through education, better job opportunities at home, or visa reform? The clock is ticking. If you're from the Philippines or know someone affected, these policies aren't just headlines. They're life-changing realities. Number 1. Pakistan. Topping the list of Asian countries with high deportation rates from the U.S. in 2025 is Pakistan. And the reasons are both complex and alarming. Why are so many Pakistani nationals facing removal this year? One major concern is fraudulent asylum claims. Over the past few years, there's been a surge in asylum applications from Pakistani nationals citing religious persecution or political instability. While many are genuine, U.S. authorities have uncovered growing cases of fabricated stories, often orchestrated by illegal agents charging thousands of dollars to coach applicants. This has led to a crackdown, with many asylum seekers being denied and subsequently deported, some after spending months in detention centers. Another issue? Illegal border entry. Yes, you heard that right. Some Pakistanis have been using routes through Latin America, attempting to cross the U.S.-Mexico border, often via smuggling networks. This dangerous journey, filled with risk and deception, can end in immediate detention and fast-tracked deportation. Why take such risks? Back in Pakistan, unemployment, political unrest, and a lack of opportunity are driving people to flee, even without proper documents. For them, the U.S. represents hope, but the journey often leads to heartbreak. Visa overstays are also a key issue. Many Pakistani nationals arrive on B1, B2, visitor visas or student visas, but fail to renew or adjust their status legally. In 2025, these overstays are being monitored closely, triggering swift removal proceedings. And what about the response from Pakistan? U.S. officials have reported slow cooperation, with delays in confirming the identities of deportees or issuing travel documents. This slows down the process and increases tensions between the two governments. The hardest part? Families divided, dreams shattered, futures disrupted. Many of those deported had lived in the U.S. for years. Some had U.S.-born children, jobs, and deep roots in their communities. Can this be fixed? Only through mutual cooperation, better immigration education, and fair, transparent systems on both sides. Until then, Pakistan will remain a focal point in America's evolving immigration landscape.